This is the GIS Evening Report for Tuesday, April 16th, 2024. I am Rakisha St. Louis. In the headlines, construction commences on temporary bypass bridge in Victoria, St. Mark. We'll have details to this story and more after the break.
Carriacou, Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th. Coming together to preserve and showcase our culture is who we are. Friday the 26th, Salute at the Chapel. Early morning libation, 3 p.m. Saraka, 7 p.m. the official opening ceremony and cultural evening. Saturday from 10 a.m. Hillsborough Square. It's Strings in the City. Then at 8 p.m. we move to the Botanical Gardens for cultural explosion with local and regional performances featuring Touch, the band. Admission $60. Then on Sunday, it's the grand finale, Paradise Beach. From 12 noon, musical entertainment. And from 4 p.m., Paradise Beach Friends, cultural entertainment and live music. Admission $20. Come and learn to dance the quadrille and big drum on Paradise Beach every Sunday after the launch until the festival ends. Carriacou, Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th.
Welcome back. Construction has begun on a temporary bypass bridge in Victoria, St. Mark, marking a significant step towards ensuring safe pedestrian travel in the area. This crucial infrastructural project is a precursor to the construction of the new Bailey's Bridge, a flagship endeavor within the BNTF program, backed by funding from the Caribbean Development Bank and the government of Grenada. Senator the Honorable Quince Britton expressed satisfaction with the progress, acknowledging the challenges faced in reaching this milestone.
We find that it was necessary to do that because in that community you have quite a number of villagers, plus you have two schools, primary school and pre-primary school. There was this school for special education as well, but they're temporarily relocated because another project of doing a renovation or improvement of their facility as well. So they're temporarily relocated from that area. But in terms of numbers with students, you have well over 300 students traversing here on a daily basis. So we saw it necessary to do a temporary bridge while the construction of the new bridge is taking place. It's a little bit delayed. We had some issues and a lot of challenges that we needed to get sorted before we can proceed of dismantling the what we call a Bailey's Bridge that is currently there.
The Bailey's Bridge is slated to feature dual carriage lanes enabling two-way vehicular traffic alongside pedestrian walkways on both sides. Spanning 29 feet in width and 60 feet in length, it will serve as a vital link between the communities of Bonaire and Victoria, particularly during events necessitating traffic rerouting in the Victoria area. Gilbert and Associates Engineering has been entrusted with the construction of both the temporary bypass walkway and the new bridge. With work already in progress, completion is expected soon, contingent upon favorable weather conditions.
Once they get good weather, there's no hiccups. As I saw, so far they are blessed with very good weather, and the materials is on site to construct the bypass bridge. And we see they started sometime last week and they're moving full speed ahead. So I expect, once the weather will continue like that, then we should be moving smooth sailing within no time, because we're trying our best to ensure we take advantage of the beautiful weather that we're getting right now.
The commencement of construction on the temporary bypass bridge marks a significant stride forward in enhancing connectivity and safety for pedestrians and motorists in St. Mark. Education Minister Senator the Honorable David Andrew has assured Grenadian students in Cuba of government's unwavering support throughout their studies. Minister Andrew was part of a high-level delegation that visited Cuba from April 11th to the 14th. A meeting was held during that visit with the 29 Grenadian students who are pursuing studies in Cuba. Minister Andrew said one of the means of supporting the students is the recent increase in subventions. He was speaking at the government's press conference on Tuesday.
We had the opportunity to meet with them, to listen to their concerns, share with them, give them assurances. In fact, we were able to take some supplies from Grenada to them, and they were delighted. They were delighted that we were able to carry supplies to them to make their lives a bit more comfortable. And we were very happy to do that and offer that support. And so parents of students studying in Cuba, we assure you that your children, your sons and daughters, our sons and daughters are doing well, they're managing, and we are committed to continue to support them. Last year, we increased the subvention to support students in Cuba, and that we assured them was going to continue to allow them to better cope and navigate with the challenges that they may be facing in Cuba.
Minister Andrew revealed the plans to allocate 22 scholarship positions for Grenadian students to pursue their academic aspirations in Cuba.
For the 2024 academic year commencing in September, Cuba has offered 22 scholarship positions that we, some in medicine, they're in medicine, oral medicine, health technology. Not all are taken, and then there are some for specializations too. There are about 3 or 4 for areas of specialization. And some of them are still available. They're open. They've been in the public domain a while. They've been reopened since the projected start time is August or September 2024. So we encourage the public to check on the ministry's webpage. GIS has published it as well. And if they're interested, apply. The government continues to be very supportive of our students as they endeavor to improve the human resource capital of our country through education.
This is the GIS Evening Report. We will be back after the break.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. Make us all VIPs. Take your vaccine, get immunized and protected. Kids, let's build our immunity to have a healthier society. I'm vaccinated. I'm immunized and I'm protected. Get vaccinated. For we the children's future, protect this spice together. Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. A 4-day seminar on international public sector accounting standards is underway at Radisson Grenada Beach Resort. The seminar, which is facilitated by the World Bank in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance, runs until Friday. It seeks to empower finance professionals in the public sector on international public sector accounting standards to enhance its application in preparing financial reports. Acting Director of Audit, Gary Walters, says the interactive seminar is meticulously crafted to equip participants with an in-depth understanding of public sector accounting requirements aligned with global standards.
The timeliness of this seminar or workshop cannot be overemphasized, as it comes amid the call for standardization in public sector reporting regionally and internationally. As we endeavor to transition into what we refer to as full IPSAS, IPSAS, it is imperative to deepen our understanding of the fundamentals for applying these standards, which, as we know, is crucial for transparency, accountability, and integrity in public sector reporting.
Lorraine St. Louis Ned, Deputy Permanent Secretary of Administration, delivered remarks on behalf of Mike Sylvester, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance.
This training, therefore, presents a prime opportunity for accounting and auditing staff within the Government of Grenada to enhance their knowledge and capabilities regarding IPSAS, and it will contribute significantly to addressing the public accounts backlog. The potential benefits of this training are innumerable. My encouragement to all of you is to be open to receive and to share. Remain focused on the applicability of what you are learning in our Grenadian context, to our Grenadian context. It may appear sometimes that we are a very long way from the desired end state, and that the gap, to close the gap between what we are now and what we desire to be, is a very difficult task. However, difficult is not impossible.
Joseph Kizitu Mubiru, World Bank Practice Manager, says it further highlights the commitment of both the World Bank and the Ministry of Finance to promote global best practices and excellence in public sector financial management.
Within the governance global practice, we have a financial management unit, which I lead, and we have three main objectives. The first one is to make sure that when we lend funds to countries, those funds are properly accounted for. So if we lend money to build roads, schools, hospitals, that we get proper accountability, that those funds have been used only for the intended purposes. But our default position, and you probably have seen that in some countries or maybe here as well, we have separate project implementation units. Our default position is to have the country's institutions, the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Health, to manage those projects. And project management, one of the key aspects of project management is financial management, is accounting, just like it is for government.
Another World Bank facilitator is Deborah Watson, who has been working with the government of Grenada with reference to the adoption of the International Public Sector Accounting Standards and preparation of the public accounts.
We've been getting requests at the bank to do a follow-on training with more detail, and we're very happy to extend it from 2 days to 4 days. And we're even more happy to finally be back in person and seeing our clients, engaging with our clients like this. COVID was very difficult for all of us, especially in terms of learning. So we're happy to be here to provide this support.
Through engaging sessions and practical scenarios, participants will gain invaluable insight into the technical requirements of the standard, thereby ensuring transparency, accountability, and efficiency in the management and reporting of the use of government's finances. Participants include auditors and accountants from the Accountant General's Division, Department of Audit, and Central Internal Audit Department. The Partnership Initiative for Sustainable Land Management will be operating under a new governance framework following the signing of an agreement by sponsor countries through their respective ministers responsible for the United Nations Convention to combat desertification. The official signing was done at the Royalton Resort in Grenada during the recent annual gala and award ceremony. The three sponsor countries, Grenada, Dominica, and St. Lucia, signed, formally establishing the organization as intergovernmental organization. Honorable Alfred Prosper, Minister for Agriculture, Fisheries, Food Security and Rural Development in St. Lucia, assumed the chairmanship of the First Ministerial Council.
So today I became the chairman of the first Ministerial Council meeting held in Grenada. And this meeting brought together a number of partners like FAO, UNDP, UNCCD, CARICOM, in addition to a number of ministers responsible for UNCCD political focal points for UNCCD. So we brought together all those persons and we were discussing the challenges that we face as a region in terms of sustainable land management. And if you know what sustainable land management is, basically managing our lands in a manner that will continue to ensure that we get the full benefits of it. But you know, in the Caribbean, we have lots of soil erosion as a result of land degradation and climate change impacting the forested areas and eventually affecting our water resources. So today was an opportunity for us to discuss all these challenges together as a region and to see how we can work closer with PISLM and the Council of Ministers to address those problems that confront us.
Calvin James, Executive Director, explained that the organization will be headquartered in Grenada and will continue to support Caribbean small island developing states, providing them with the proper framework, necessary tools and capacity support to treat and counter challenges such as land degradation and soil erosion.
We will now be headquartered under the, within Grenada as our headquarters. That was done via a signing ceremony on the 11th in our gala event. Today, the 12th, we have approved several decisions, and I'll just highlight a few. One is our 2-year work program, which looks at the work that we'll be doing over the next 2 years. And it's very ambitious, but it will ensure that the Caribbean has the proper policy framework and capacity support to treat with the challenges of land degradation, drought, sandstorms, etc. The other interesting decision was the ministers agreed that they will all attempt to attend the 16th COP of the UNCCD. The COP is the Convention of Parties. That's where all the ministers responsible for UNCCD from all over the world, they gather, and that COP is in Saudi Arabia in December. And at that COP, we plan to put a Caribbean small island developing states position on the floor for adoption so that our issues can be dealt with and resources allocated to. We will also be instrumental in setting up a forum for SIDS, where SIDS alone will meet and discuss issues related to SIDS. And so it was a very productive 2 days, exciting times ahead.
We take a final break and we'll be right back.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. Staff and students of the Blessed Sacrament Roman Catholic School in Grandance are celebrating the generosity of a kind-hearted donor who recently made a significant contribution to the institution. Abigail McIntyre has the details in this report.
Dr. Jacent Gale, currently residing in the United States, visited the school on Monday, accompanied by Ambassador Terence Forrester, head of the Office of Diaspora Affairs, as part of the Adopt a School program. During the visit, Dr. Gale and Ambassador Forrester officially presented a range of valuable learning materials to the school, which are already being utilized by the students. The donation includes educational resources, food items, and technological equipment. Henva Simeon, principal of the Blessed Sacrament RC School, expressed deep gratitude on behalf of the faculty and students for the generous donation. She emphasized the significant impact these resources will have on enhancing the learning experience for all students.
She would have given us some school supplies and stationery, puzzles, reading games, cards, things that the children can use in their classes, things that the teachers are also using with the children to enhance our academic program at the school. In addition, she would have given us a Bluetooth speaker, a mini projector, other resources that we can use within our school. And for these, we are truly thankful and appreciative for the gift. She would have provided us, in addition, with some items that we can use to give to the students for breakfast. So we would have gotten some nutritious breakfast bars, which we were given to the students. We would have given those to the students prior, and we are thankful. So Dr. Gale is helping to provide for the all-round development of our students, of course, through the Office of the Diaspora.
Dr. Gale, who is also involved in upgrading the school's library, reiterated her belief in the importance of investing in education and supporting the development of young minds. She commended the government of Grenada and the Office of Diaspora Affairs for their leadership in implementing the Adopt a School program, which provides individuals like herself with the opportunity to give back to their communities.
To the students, you are at the heart of this program, and I want you to know that your success is what motivates us all. Education is the key to unlocking your potential and opening doors to your dreams. Remember to work hard, stay curious, and always believe in yourselves. As a supporter of this program, my goal is to contribute to your school's success in any way I can, whether it's through providing resources, offering guidance, or supporting initiatives that enhance your learning experience. I'm here to help. Together, we can make a real difference in the lives of students and in the future of this community. I encourage everyone to continue working together, supporting one another, and striving for excellence.
Ambassador Terence Forrester, highlighting the success of the Adopt a School initiative, launched over a year ago, praised the outpouring of support from Grenadians living in the diaspora and Friends of Grenada. He emphasized the program's vital role in fostering partnerships and ensuring access to quality education for all young Grenadians.
The RC school here in Grenada is just one of many schools that have received assistance from donors like Dr. Gale. So as we continue to embrace and enhance education in Grenada, this assistance coming from Grenadians throughout the diaspora is of real significant benefit. The agenda of this administration is to lift the educational standards in Grenada, so you young students can grow up to be really strong, educated young Grenadians.
The donation ceremony concluded with heartfelt thanks from the school community, exemplifying the spirit of gratitude and generosity that defines this impactful collaboration. Others are encouraged to join the Adopt a School initiative by contacting the Office of Diaspora Affairs via email amb-diaspora@mofa.gov.gd or telephone number 440-2640. For the GIS Evening Report, I am Abigail McIntyre.
That story just ended the GIS Evening Report for today. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us.